Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Very, very good day here. We have a fire day to download. We got a lot of stuff going on. Seems like this sort of update here is really quite good. We've got World Tournament Awakenings, and well, not Awakening. Well, we do have one Awakening, but we got World Tournament EZAs and stuff like that. Things are just looking pretty solid here. I guess let's just jump into this. Let's sort of take a look at everything that's coming, the characters, the tickets, how the new characters are going to EZA, blah, blah, blah. So we have the LR Int Kid Gohan, and then, of course, Goku. I think that both of these units, Goku to me feels a little stronger. I think that the way the difficult content meta is structured right now, Goku's guard at the start is going to be, I think, a little bit potentially stronger than Gohan just sort of stacking and then getting that damage reduction. I mean, we'll see, but I think both of these LRs seem very, very powerful. I think they do seem stronger than the Part 2 LRs last year. I mean, Grid Vegeta was made very, very wonky. LR Kaioken Goku, of course, was very good, but these guys definitely seem very, very strong. It's like, even like Broly, Chila, and Lemo, like, they were always super gimmicky. 6th anniversary LRs also were very limited. I think the 4th anniversary LRs, you could say, were good, though. But, I mean, this probably is, like, just in terms of, like, performance, I think this probably is the strongest set of Anniversary Part 2 LRs we've seen. Keep in mind that as of right now, there has been no concrete power creep either, right? So, basically, the state of difficult content events sort of, like, the last time that was sort of, like, updated was, I guess, at the end of August. Because Cell Max came out, and then the Middle Cooler Core came out just, what, like 3 weeks later, something like that? Like, basically, since then, the sort of, like, power level of the game has been pretty consistent, right? Like, we've had some stronger characters come out, you know, like Orange Piccolo. I think that the 8th anniversary LRs have, like, these insane tools that you just can't count out when you're talking about the best units in the game, right? But, like, it's not, like, a huge jump. Like, the 7th anniversary opened up a Grand Canyon size gap between the 7th anniversary, you know, main LRs, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the Gods, and most of the rest of the game, and that just has not happened this year, right? And I feel like, you know, like this Goku and Gohan, they fit nicely in sort of like the upper echelon of like really, really powerful characters right now. So I think it's pretty good. And if they continue to add just like strong units like this, it's like they are going to need to drop like a stronger event for sure. Because characters like this are just, you know, handling these very difficult content events much easier. And it does help that, again, if we make the comparison to the start of the 7th anniversary, it's like you're running LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and then a lot of characters that are basically fish in those red zone style events. I mean, that's what people forget about. One reason it was so difficult, it's not just because of how hard the enemies were, but because your box couldn't do anything, right? Like, even Global didn't really experience this, because you guys had numerous 200% leaders that came out before the anniversary. So you had, you know, AJL Cell's team, you had the Ginyu team, right? Like, you had all these teams, you know, built and ready to go. So we'll see what's going to happen. I still think we could see more difficult content release later on this anniversary. Proton has mentioned that there are missing tickets that are still, even after this data download, not in there, apparently. So we will see, right? I think a red zone for Part 3 or the EX part is not unheard of, but, you know, I guess I don't also want to guarantee it or something like that. These two LRs seem very, very strong, though. I don't know if I'd recommend summoning on their banners seem very good, too. Do we have... Hold on, let me pull up the banners, actually, real quick. We just sort of take a look at them. The banners are 3 multis. Oh, the global data download happened, too. Okay, I'll cover that. We'll cover that in a separate video. So the banners are 3 plus 1. So you're going to do 3 multis and then get a free multi. That's really good, obviously. And, I mean, like, you just take a look at this, and it's like all 5 featured units are very good. Like, the Goku and Gohan and LR Kaioken Goku are not quite as good as, you know, Fusion Zamasu and the Tech LR Carnival Goku, but, like, damn, these are strong. We have never, ever, ever had yellow coin banners that have been good like these, ever. I do like this Carnival format. The only thing is that I hope next time they do Carnival format, it's done in the way of the worldwide download celebration, which was far superior. I think splitting up the Dokkan Fest into part 1 and part 2 is just a much better way to go about it. I think you're a little bit more evenly splitting the hype up, right? So, okay. We have the Gohan, this banner with Metal Cooler, Golden Frieza. He's got a lot of the villain LRs. I mean, if you guys notice, all the summonable LRs on these banners, these are all of the summonable LRs from 2022. Is what all these guys are. This is like outside of, Dokkan Fest LRs. That's what these all are. These are all the LRs from last year, which means they're all, red zone viable or meant to be used in red zone type stages. That's really good. I would probably recommend to not summon on these. Can I even really say that? Because let's see what the other couple of featured units are going to be. Because what is this? This is 5 characters right here. So there's going to be another, 2 LRs and then 3 random banner units or something like that. Let's see what the rest of them look like. I'm so used to just blindly telling people, obviously don't summon on, yellow coin trash banners. But, these are really a step above. It's the value you're catching out of one of these is just so much better than, a yellow coin banner. Because typically yellow coin banners, you have just dozens of shitty banner units, right? They've always got those hero and villain extermination, awakening type characters and stuff like that on there, which are just terrible. But this is just full of LRs. And again, these guys are still good. We haven't had some major power cut. It's not like, oh my god, Fusion Zamasu sucks. I mean, they drop a Goku Black Dokkan Fest at the start of March, and Fusion Zamasu is ridiculous, right? He doesn't need that much. He just needs one solid team where I think he works a little bit better with the actual 200% leader than he does compared to, Vegeta and Trunks, so. Okay. I mean, let's see what the banners look like. If you guys want to summon on them, I guess, whatever. I mean, it seems like they're decent. We do have some World Tournament EZAs here. Actually, let me pull up Minato's thread. I just took a glance at some of them. I did not go too in-depth on looking at what the character kits are. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's pull up the homie Minato, I guess is what we're going to go ahead and say right here. Okay, so let's grab this right here. So we got a thread for these characters. So we have the Super Saiyan Goku right here, our 80 millionth Super Saiyan Goku. He gets 50% attack and defense for 12 ki, does supreme damage. 130% attack and defense start a turn. Another 50% on super. Okay, he's getting 50% from super attack effect and 50% from his passive. All allies 1 ki, 25% attack and defense. And then legendary existence category allies get another 15% attack and defense and a 7% chance to crit. Then he gets 50% attack and a high chance to crit against a Frieza. Interesting. I mean, he seems decent, right? This actually seems solid. I think that maybe his just stats are gonna not be the craziest, but it's it is very simple. You just give a nice little support type buff like that, and they're usable. I think the major issue for this is that a player like me, I've got all these guys rainbowed and ready to EZA, but I assume there's many people who just re-roll every celebration and stuff like that. A lot of people aren't going to probably be able to take advantage of these characters. EGL Bardock, okay? This is also one of the first World Tournament Reward cards right here. So he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, supreme damage. 130% attack and defense start a turn. 40% attack and defense with each super attack performed up to 80%. That's just like Tech Dokkan Fest Bardock. AGL and STR types Key 3 and 50% attack. And then super effective against all types of HP's 70% or below. There's value in this, right? It's just I'll want to see what some of these stats numbers are getting to in game. But if these units can get to 500k defense, they're runnable, right? I would feel like 500k-ish is kind of the bare minimum. I'm talking about after super, right? After this Goku gets that, and then he gets a 50% right there. We'll see. Remember, they are World Tournament EZA characters with low stats, but they're not the worst ever. So Gohan stacks defense and gets 100% attack for the turn. Well, wait a minute. Wait. Is he actually stacking, or is that 100? Hold on. No, I think. Let me just take a quick glance at the quotes here. I'm just curious. I think he's not actually stacking. Isn't this the same thing that always gets confused? He's getting 30% defense and 100% attack for one turn, I believe is what he's doing, not actually stacking. Let's sort of be mindful of that. I think it's just the 30% defense and he massively stacks. I'll get clarification later on, but again, I think that's the way that's going to work. But okay. I mean, if he stacks defense, that could be very, very solid. 120% attacking even start a turn. Another 40% attacking events on super. AGL, tech, and physical get 2 key. 30% attack and defense. Then they get another 20%, and Gohan gets 120% defense in the third slot. Wow, this Gohan, actually, if this Gohan stacks defense, this guy is really good. Because this guy, unlike the others, he has a normal potential system. Right? Like, look. Like, he's getting 5,000 to his stats. His defense is still very low, but even at 100%. But this guy has, like, normal, like EZA. Like, this guy has normal stats. Like this Gohan right here does not have free-to-play stats. Right? Whereas, if we take a look, the others do, don't they? Let me actually quickly double-check this. No. These guys, the earliest World Tournament units, I guess they all have normal stats. Yeah, they do. They don't have free-to-play stats, these characters, really. What about this Kid Goku? Are you at free-to-play? Yeah, the Kid Goku has the free-to-play potential system. But these other characters, they don't have free-to-play potential systems. I knew that the Gohan didn't. Gohan and Bardock, or Goku and Bardock, though, I didn't have that in my memory. Okay. Yeah. These guys might actually be solid. Interesting. Making the World Tournament units good? That's okay. All right, Kid Goku. This guy's got a huge, difficult path to being good with... Okay, so... okay, well, he stacks attack and defense. That's a good start. Supreme damage. 2 key, 180% attack and even start a turn. Additional, which has a medium chance to be a super. Then he gets 180% attack and defense, and an additional, which has a high chance to be super when facing 2 or more enemies, and then additional super against 3 or more enemies. So, 180%. But then the extra stats that has to be against multiple enemies. This guy might be good for Super Battle Road potentially, with all those extra stats against multiple enemies and additionals. He seems interesting with the stacking. Maybe it's I don't know if 2 key, 180% attack and defense, and then a guaranteed additional, the medium chance to be a super. Like I don't, that's kind of just like it. The rest of it is just against multiple enemies. I don't know if that's quite enough. The stacking and then just these 2 lines, because then he gets this buff and the additional against 2 enemies, and then another additional against 3 enemies. If you're going up against 3 enemies, this Goku's going to be crazy. We'll see. You might be able to find some spots for that Goku could do some damage. Then we have an awakening for this Goku right here. This is just a Dokkan awakening. This is a Dragon Ball Saga banner character. Supreme damage, medium chance to stun, lowers attack. Okay. 159% attack and defense. 2 additionals, which have a medium chance to be a super. Okay, decent. 7% attack and defense with every attack performed up to 70%, so he has to do 10 attacks. Medium chance to crit. If there's a World Tournament category ally other than him, he gets 159% attack and defense and 20% chance to crit. I'm not really a big fan of that, because World Tournament category is just so weak. Maybe if World Tournament could be better. I mean, with all these additionals, if he has his full stats, I think this guy could look pretty decent. But he would need his full stats. We'll see. There might be a spot where you could utilize him. Now, Piccolo I do like. His super attack effects aren't great. Greatly lowers attack. I mean, that could be good for some stage 1s or some red zones and stuff like that. And then he raises allies' attack by 30% for 1 turn. But they gave him 3 key, 200% defense, start a turn. 200% attack based on how much HP he has remaining. Then he gives all allies 1 key and 20% defense. I like that. And then if there's a Kid Gohan on the team, it becomes 3 ki and 40% defense. And then if Kid Gohan is in the same turn, apparently the way this works is he gets the 100% defense just by Kid Gohan being on the turn, and the guard is locked into first slot, right? I think there is some confusion about that, but that's seems to be the way it works. So it's like Kid Gohan on rotation, Piccolo gets 100% defense already, like start a turn, like just Kid Gohan being on rotation, and then the guard procs in slot 1, which is really good. I mean, this Piccolo is going to have a lot of 100 and, this guy's going to be at like 400k defense a lot with guard for like a free-to-play world tournament character. That's pretty good. I also should point out here too that there are different medals to EZA for Piccolo, and then for these world tournament units. They're all EZAing with these same world tournament announcer medals, so we'll see how exactly that's going to work. And we're going to keep getting through the rest of the day. Wow, there's actually a lot to talk about here, huh? Here's missions for world tournaments. Looks like they want us to use Power of Wishes, World Tournament, and Warriors Race on Earth categories to get some of those, okay? Oh, meat items in there now. That's good. Some of these, like, lottery tickets, which don't really matter. Who cares? Like, these are, yeah, it's not anything important. And then there's the new Dragon Ball, like themes event that's going to be up as well. Okay. All right, let's get back to the thread here. So we talked about all of them. Here's some medals for Piccolo and the medals for the other EZA characters. So, special event. Oh, the burst mode is for this event. Interesting. And we have, what is this, the 8 openings right here. So we'll see what this event is going to look like. Maybe this event will actually be kind of fun. Who knows? But these are obviously, based off of all of the different, sort of like Dragon Ball openings and stuff like that. See, we got the Tournament of Power in there and stuff like that. That's going to be cool to see. And it seems like the burst mode is going to be based on this event. Okay, interesting. So it should be fun. Here's some of the World Tournament stuff. So we have, this is what the banner looks like right there. So they put, a bunch of these old guys are back on the banner, huh? Okay, interesting. I mean, I guess that's good. These guys are like the 3 best units on the banner now, I guess, right? And then here's the new item right here. So this item, I think you're going to trade this in to get, wait, what is this? This is just part of the World Tournament? Interesting. Here's wallpaper. We get that from the missions for this event right here. But I believe you're getting these from, like, ranking and local login. The sort of, like, I think it's a Mr. Satan signature, and we're probably going to trade them in at the Baba shop for the EZA medals. I guess is probably how it's going to work. Yeah, it's a trade jewel. Yeah, Satan's sign. So we'll see, right? Are you going to be able to EZA all these characters right away? Hard to say. More of these tickets again for the lottery. And then there's a bunch of these, like, tickets you could get. These are just going to be from summoning on the banners. These are here every year, right? Then, of course, we have the actual Carnival banners. We have a bunch of assets. I think a lot of these assets right here, these are very clearly from the new event, right? The openings event. That's why I like this Blue Goku. This is from the first Dragon Ball Super one, right? UI, of course, is from Limit Breaker X Survivor, right? All that stuff. Home menu background music. So Dragon Soul starts on the 19th till the end of the anniversary, and then Cha-La starts when the banners drop, I think. Okay, interesting. Yeah, dude, this data download, there's so much. And then here's the openings we can get. Now, I believe Dokkan only has the rights to these for the anniversary, so we'll see what's going to happen with that after the anniversary actually ends. Okay, so that gets through all of that. I believe over here, is there anything to really look at? Not really. We can take a look at the missions. But these are just sort of like all the different characters, right? Yep, which are looking pretty good. So we got all that. There's the banners, of course. And then here are the actual missions that we're looking at, right? So we have these are local, and you get the Mr. Satan signature. Looks like top 150 gets you some. And you get up to 90 by being top 3. That's pretty good. I've seen it happen before where, like, people, oh no, I ended up with, like, a top 5 World Tournament player in my local, damn. But I've never seen it where it's like, oh my god, there's like 4 of them in there. So the fact that you're getting 90 just by being third local, that's probably really good. Okay. So again, we'll see. What about the actual ranking rewards? Because that's local. Awakening medals are highly likely we get by exchanging the Satan sign. Yep. Oh, and there's also, you can get these guys just by winning. Look at this. Oh, that's really good. Oh, dude, I gotta really recommend everyone do it then to get these characters, especially Nano's bitch ass, man. We gotta get Nano on there for sure. Yeah, there's all those. Oh, here's just normal missions. And then, yeah, there's like the Goku, the Bardock. Oh, wait a minute. You know what there isn't? Oh, you get an LR Piccolo 20 million. There isn't a World Tournament reward card. There's a Bardock right there. There's a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Interesting. There's not... So, rather than like a new reward card character, I literally did not... It didn't even occur to me till this exact second, I'm a moron, that there's not actually a World Tournament reward character this time. It's just... They're just prioritizing the EZAs for these guys. So, the Kid Goku, though... he's not in any of these missions, is he? Wait, what the hell? Yeah, so it's like you get all the... You know what's funny? I actually don't have that Kid Goku rainbow. I need one copy of him. And that's the Kid Goku is the one that's on admissions. Come on! Are you kidding me? No, dude. Yeah, I don't see him. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm falling off for real. Yeah, okay. Wow, interesting. So, yeah, definite World Tournament differences. I mean, that last World Tournament reward card, the Champa last World Tournament, sucked balls, so who cares, right? And that's it. Wow, okay, so pretty massive data download right here. This 8th anniversary is really crazy, dude. I mean, we now have a burst mode coming up on top of all these EZAs and everything. Crazy. Let's see what... If part 3 is strong, like this is the best celebration in Dokkan history, a lot of people are going to look like damn idiots who are complaining so much when this is the best celebration ever. It's like the worldwide download celebration last year. Go back and check. At the start of that celebration, I was going, oh my god, guys, this is great, and everyone was booing me. And then now, people are like, oh my god, that celebration was so fire. Literally going to be the same thing here. Like, every 3 days, we're getting massive updates here. Like, all right, man. Let's see. If they drop a red zone in part 3, it's over. If STR Vegito EZAs in part 3, it's over. If the 5th anniversary LRS EZA in part 3, it's over. Any of those things happens, and this is the best celebration in Dokkan history, right? It seems to me, too, like already, of the 4 summonable LRs, this seems like the strongest set of 4 to me. Like... You know, the Worldwide Download Celebration units last year, the first 2 were great. The second 2 were kind of subpar. Like, they were really good, but, you know, there were flaws. The 5th anniversary, I mean, as time told us, the 5th anniversary LRs, I think a lot of us were overrating them at the time. Rose didn't have a team, and Chile, Broly, and Limo, they were just, you know, flawed. The 6th anniversary LRs were great, but the part 2 LRs were not. They were too limited and too weird, too niche. The 4th anniversary LRs, like if you compared all 4 LRs head up across all these celebrations, it would be like the 4th anniversary and the 8th anniversary have the best, I guess. 7th anniversary, 3 of the 4, maybe the 7th anniversary probably competes too, because Kaioken Goku is really good. And 7th anniversary main LRs were really good. Great at Vegeta was a bit subpar, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but yeah, we're definitely looking pretty good here right now with the 8th anniversary. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.